Come on now, get up, dance, smile, rejoice, and be glad, because what we thought was the end was only the beginning. Our story is not done and it's not over, because we have taken back the pen and we are rewriting our story. So let's go ahead on, celebrate, dance, shout, rejoice, be glad, do whatever it is that you want to do that makes you feel good on today. Because again, what was thought, what was the end, was only the beginning. Dear mamas, I want you to hear me and hear me good. You, yes you are a rock star, and you are doing a good job. No matter if you're rocking with a spouse or doing it by yourself, you are doing a good job. A mother's job is never over. You don't get a sick day. You don't get vacation days. You don't get PTO days. Nothing. Being a mother is a 24/7 job, and I want you to know you are doing it well. You may not be able to give them the name brands, but guess what? You're still providing. You're giving them clothes on their back, shoes on their feet, food on the table, and a roof over their head. Being a mother is one of the most rewarding experiences in life, but she comes without challenges. Us mothers face many difficult tasks of balancing family, life, work, home, children, and our own needs. This juggling act can cause feelings of stress, guilt, and exhaustion. It is important to recognize these feelings and find ways to manage them while kissing the joy of motherhood. One of the main challenges encountered by mothers is the pressure to be perfect. We want to know that we're doing everything right. But there's no book. There's no roadmap of being the perfect mom. The company often shows an image of what a good mother should be. Always attentive, always available, and always organized. But in reality, that's not reality. This can make us feel like we're not doing enough. But it's important to remember that no one is perfect. And each one of us as mothers is unique, and each family has different needs. It's okay, Mom. It's okay, and it's normal to make mistakes and ask for help. When you need that break, find your village. Another challenge is the lack of time. Between work, chores, and the management of the children and the household, many times we feel like we don't even have time for ourselves. And this can lead to us neglecting our own personal health and well-being. To fight against this, we should put aside even a few minutes every day just for ourselves. It can be as simple as just having a cup of coffee, taking a walk, soaking in a bathtub, or just sitting in a quiet room where it's just you, yourself, your thoughts, and your peace. Even for just a moment. That small moment to recharge the mind of us is a big difference. Defining the limits is also essential. Oftentimes as mother, we believe that we should always be available for our children, our spouse, families, and friends. However, let's normalize saying no. It's okay to say no sometimes. It's not wrong, and it's not being selfish. But it's being mindful of your needs. And if you're not the best that you can be, if you're not your best, How can you show up for them? So understand that sometimes we have to tell them no, and it's okay. Sometimes we have to tell family no, and it's okay. Sometimes we have to tell friends no, and it's okay. Being a mother involves navigating the emotional ups and downs. The emotional ups and downs of our children, the emotional ups and downs of even ourselves, the emotional up and down of society, of what they think we should be like as a mother. But until you walk in my shoes, you can't tell me how to run my house. So don't let nobody write your story of how your house should be. As long as you are doing the best that you can do, that's all that matters. We run ourselves thin because we have to be the chef, we have to be the doctor, we have to be the lawyer, we have to be the negotiator, we have to be the housekeeper. We have to be everything that everybody want and need us to be. But what are you going to be for yourself? What is it that yourself want? Make sure you taking care of self. Because when self is taken care of, then you can show up and wear all the hats that you have to wear, and you wear it with grace. There are times when we feel like we have failed as a parent, as a mother, because we're doing all that we can do. And it seems that our kids is just doing everything that's the opposite of what we have taught and trained and instilled in them to do. But it's okay, Mom. Understand that they are little humans, and they are their own unique person, and they have their own unique personalities, and sometimes they have to have their own trials and tribulations in order to find themselves. Just know that your teaching and your words is not falling on deaf ears, because in the moment when they need those words, it's going to come back to remembrance to them. And they're going to remember, Mama told me this. Mama told me to look out for this in a friend. Mama told me to avoid this kind of situation. So know that you're doing a good job, Mama. Anytime you show up and you put your best foot forward, you're doing a good job. It's okay to be imperfect. We're learning as we're growing. And remember that a lot of times our children is teaching us. Keep the line of communication open at all times. Let them know that you are their safe space. And no matter what's going on in the world, they will always know that they can count on, they can depend on, and they can go to Mama. So yes, it's hard. Yes, it's stressful. You're going to have some crying nights. You're going to have some crying days. But best believe that late in the midnight hour, it all will turn around. And you're going to look up, and they're going to give you the biggest smile that could ever come across your face. Because they did it. They succeeded. They excelled. They became better than what society said that they were going to be. And they will recognize and say, because my mama had my back, I was able to do it. So hold your head up, Mama. Be strong. Keep going. Keep moving. And know that everything is going to be all right. And at the end of the day, you, yes, you, Mama, you are doing a phenomenal job. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Rewriting My Story. If you could be so kind to follow, I'm on all podcast platforms. Hit that follow button, leave a comment, leave some encouraging words. You can even leave a discussion topic that you would like for me to cover. All right, thank you again for your support. It means so much to me.